Hey, hope everything's good with you. Peter here from Sweden, having my Christmas dress on. And we actually celebrate Christmas here in Sweden on Christmas Eve when this video is posted, and not Christmas Day that the United States and a lot of other countries celebrate. I don't know, we always celebrate Eves here in Sweden. We have like Christmas Eve, Easter Eve, Midsummer's Eve. That is like the celebration day, not the actual day. It's weird, I know, but that's how it is. 2020 has been a weird year in so many different aspects, and it's not over yet, so I'm not gonna jinx it saying that it's over, but yeah, it's been a very weird year. But I thought we should like take all the pandemic talk, put it aside, and then focus on what has happened here on our channel in 2020 and where we're gonna take the channel in 2021. And if 2019 was a really good year for me, then 2020 has been even better. It all started out with me moving in to this office, and it was such a weird feeling when I went from my old office and moved into this one. And I thought that this would never be the office that I would be able to record my YouTube videos in. And when I moved in, there was like no what do you call it? Like, no wallpaper. The colors were totally off. There was like nothing in here, and I had no clue on actually how to set things up. I wanted to have a camera angle that could show everything in the room, but also me being behind it. And that is where we ended up with this camera angle that I actually enjoy a whole lot, because there's a lot of things going on in the background and everywhere in the frame, and I think it's cool. I enjoy the look of organized chaos. And in the beginning of 2020, we were 170,000 plus subscribers, which is such a weird number to grasp, because in 2019, November, I dropped the poker B-roll, and that kind of like skyrocketed the subscriber count to what it is today, I guess, because I've gained like over 90,000 subscribers from that video alone. It also was kind of a segue into that I felt I needed to do the same kind of videos again. And that is why I made the Office B-roll in January, which is, to this date, one of my most successful YouTube videos that I have ever done. At the recording of this video, it almost has like 800,000 views, which is so mind-blowing that a video that I created in approximately 4 hours of recording and then another 6 hours of editing could get that amount of views just because I made something for fun. And I think that a lot of what was going on in the beginning of 2020 was just that, making things because it's fun. I had no expectations on where I would be at the end of this year, and I didn't know what I would do with the channel, because since it was such a rapid growth, I kind of like just stood like this. You know, what do I do when I become a YouTuber? I don't know. I watched Peter and Maddie and Casey and thought that that's cool. But I didn't know what they were doing. I didn't know the revenue streams. I didn't know anything on actually how to turn this channel into a business. And I think that having that fun part in the whole thing made all the videos kind of like float together in the beginning of this year. And it's been such a huge honor to be able to work with brands such as DJI, Sony, Artlist, Epidemic Sound, and all the other like giants that are helping us creators to create better things. But I think that one of the biggest highlights of the summer 2020 was when me and Oscar shot the car commercial. This was such a fun project because we just got this idea that we should do a video where we have like one of those really fast American muscle cars, and initially we wanted to have one of those old Mustangs or old Dodge Chargers, but here in Sweden it's super hard to get hands on one of those that looks good. So we were like, yeah, okay, and reached out to this company, and they were like, hey, let's do it. We met up, and he's like handing over the keys saying, you can go record your stuff, and I'll meet you here in like 2-3 hours. And we're like, hey. We didn't drive like crazy, but we did test it out a little bit. Just like that. Whoa. One thing that I really liked about the poker B-roll and the office B-roll was that I created a setting that I shot actual characters in. And that kind of spurred me to try to create my first short film. The result is Aftermath. we have had a really vague idea of what the vision was, but we just like got a couple of cool shots and then tried to piece it together to something. It definitely lacked story, but it looked good. And I think that fun thing with that is that it shows where I started with the short films, and then now when we fast forward to like September, October, kind of shows where I'm at with Rivals and how we can make Aftermath better. And Rivals was an extremely fun project. This was by far one of the most fun things that I've done the entire year. And it all started when me and Edwin was driving out to the office one morning, and I said, hey, you know what? We should do a video where we play Call of Duty, but we get immersed into the game so much so that we have real fighting scenes, and then I slam the controller into the ground. But the coolest thing with Rivals isn't the outcome of it, it's how we started to create something that is a little bit bigger than just one short film. That short film like kind of started the whole short film thing in me and made me want to try that more, and that is when we decided to do Rivals The Breach. And if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna link it right here. That video was actually meant to be a like intro to a HUD tutorial that I was thinking of doing that I haven't done yet, might come in next year. But we started to work on that project for so long, and then ultimately it became this short film that we were like, hey, this is actually pretty good, and we might just drop this as a short film. And we did. And that spurred the character of the glasses. The glasses is what's gonna like keep taking Rivals to the next level in 2021. And it was also after Rivals that I felt that I kind of wanted to experiment a little bit. I wanted to see what you enjoyed and what you'd actually click on, and what I thought was fun videos to shoot. And I thought that, you know, the behind the scenes, you enjoyed that of Rivals 1, but Rivals 2 was like, eh. But the good thing about trying out new things is that you never know what the result and outcome is going to be unless you actually try it. And to be completely honest with you, I honestly think that B-rolls, in the sense that I have made them, is a thing of the past, and B-rolls, for me, is dead. I didn't mean to be so dramatic, but what I mean by dead is that it's time for me to bury that style of video making and move into something more thought out, story-driven, cinematic, and actual movie-like whenever I make a short sequence like that. I think that leaving those videos in 2020 is gonna be a good thing for me and for you and for this channel to keep developing new skills, because you can't do what you've always done if you want to reach new heights. You always gotta keep pushing yourself forward. And that is exactly what we're gonna do in 2021. I just want to finish this video off by saying I'm super honored to be a tiny part of your life, and that you actually choose to spend your time watching me. That is a privilege. So thank you for that. And I really hope that you're staying safe wherever you are, spending your Christmas with your friends, with your family. And if this video gave you a little bit more of a, oh, that's good, Peter, I enjoyed this, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if this was your first time watching me, I really hope that you enjoyed it, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And to those of you that have been here for a really, really long time, and all of you new people that are joining in, do not forget to make sure that you press the notification bell so that you get my videos whenever it's dropped. So, from Peter, Lindgren, Sverige, Göteborg, I will say a Merry, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. What if there's a way for us to control them?
Not again.
Oh, come on, man. This is some next level shit. You gotta give it a try. One more time!
Whatever, man.
There we go.